Edition of the FIS Alpine Junior World Ski Championships coming to you from Tarvisio in the Italian Alps. It is the final day of competition on what has been an incredibly successful World Juniors under very tough and warm conditions. As is often the tradition in international ski competition for World Championship and Olympic Games, the men's slalom is the final race, the 11th and final medal decision of these World Junior Championships. We're just a few moments away from the second run, with the schedule for this final race being brought a little forwards, a little earlier, due to these warming and soft snow conditions. Now, we started off with a huge field of over 131 starters, representing a huge 50 different national ski associations, but we've now whittled it down to just 59 races on the second leg. The first run conditions were difficult. The set was quite technical from Noel Baxter, the Spanish team coach, and we are now left with just under 60 starters from 32 national ski associations. Now, the rules and regulations for these junior races are the same as the top level on the FIS Ski World Cup Tour, with the top 30 from the first run going in reverse order. It means those faster skiers will have to deal with a much tougher, bumpier and rougher ride on this racetrack here in Tarvisio. A lot of salt and snow cement has been used to try and combine and toughen up the track. And let's hope it works. Now, there's a lovely shot of the lady, Emma Carrick-Smith, formerly Emma Carrick-Anderson, when she was a 4 times Olympian and British national ski champion and World Cup racer. She has set the pattern of turns for the second leg, and by my calculation, I'm pretty sure it's the first time a woman has ever set the second leg of a World Junior Championship slalom competition. It'll be a similar feat set by Michaela Schifrin's coach this coming weekend in Åre in Sweden, where Karin Harjo will be setting the World Cup giant slalom for the women in Åre this coming Saturday. So congratulations to Emma Carrick-Smith, who is our course setter for this second leg, writing her name into the history and record books of World Junior Ski Championships. She also has a couple of sons that are still left in the race here. 3 of her boys, who she coaches with her husband Phil Smith, started off. The twins, Zach and Freddie, with the eldest of the 3 boys, Luca, currently lying in 4th position. They're going into this second run shootout. There could be a medal for the British ski team here. It would be their first medal of these World Juniors. It would be Great Britain's first medal since Graham Bell, back in 1984, where Graham, 41 years ago, took a silver medal in the World Junior Championship downhill, just pipped by Denny Ray, the French racer. You're with FIS TV, live in Tarvisio, Italy, for the second run of this World Junior Championship slalom. A slow-mo replay of the fastest skiers from the first leg early this morning. Ulia was the 3rd quickest. Wisting, another Swede, 2nd quickest. Wisting, 0.19 off the pace.
Le ultime medaglie che verranno messe al collo agli atleti, per l'appunto medagliati. L'ultima prova con lo slalom maschile, il tutto qui al parterre della Prisnik B al termine della prova. Nella lista di partenza di questa seconda manche sono 59 gli atleti.
So let's take a look at this race run for the second leg that has been set by Emma Carrick-Smith. Absolutely delighted that Emma has had the chance to set this track, and of course it is well within the rules and regulations to set the pattern of turns that will suit your athlete style. We've seen it so often on the Audi FIS Ski World Cup Tour, where special types of combinations, pace and tempo with regard to national team skiers has been set clearly in mind. And what this looks like here is a little more direct, a little faster, a little more dynamic than we saw on the first run. Noel Baxter, another British coach with the Spanish team, set a very tight technical turning course for the first leg. This looks to have a little bit more rhythm and pace. And we'll take a very close look at the first skiers out on course. Arthur Ude for France, already with the gold medal to take home, is the first starter in the gate. Then we'll see Argentina, Japan, then the first of the Carrick-Smith brothers, Freddie. Sadly, his twin Zach, the DNF. Luca Carrick-Smith is the older of the three brothers. Remember, their mother is their coach. Their coach has set the pattern of turns for this second leg. Then after we've seen the top 30 go in reverse order, we'll have a quick medal ceremony in the finish area, and then watch the rest of the world skiers complete their competition from 31 all the way through to 59. And that will bring these FIS Alpine Junior World Championships to a close. This will be a fascinating shootout for the medals, with the French team currently at the top of the medal standings. Switzerland and fastest runners, well, they'll be looking to try and take some FIS points, lower their world ranking from this World Junior Championship competition. So starting with bib number 69 into 30th position is already an achievement in its own right for Arthur Ude. Ude is out of the French resort of Val Thorens, racing for the Club Omnisport Val Thorens in the Trois Vallées, 11th in the giant slalom. And what Arthur needs to do here is try and take full advantage of the smooth, clean race pace. Let's have a look at race pace at Emma Carrick-Smith's set here. Very similar to the first run on the opening sections. Good technical turns, nice, good offset and swing, but a little more pace and tempo in the mid part of the challenge here. Fast feet, dynamic skiing skills will be required. And Ude here, 19 years of age, the first of the skiers in this second run. There's the total target time over the two runs at 1 minute 34.46 seconds. 29th after the first run. Great performance from Nicola Quintero for Argentina. Look at that snow already cutting up out of the starting gate. Quintero, an impressive 28th position in the supergiant slalom, has the green light on the early French leader here. And he's got some skiing skills, this Argentinian lad. Reading the terrain well, looking 2 or 3 gates ahead. Final flush, and Quintero just a little heavy on the edges on that soft snow. You really do need a gentle touch on the turning ski. But it's another solid result at the World Juniors for the Argentinian skier. And Nicola Quintero into second position. Kamada for Japan, out of the Waseda University Ski Club, 28th quickest from the first run. He has an advantage of 0.18 of a second that he carries over from that first leg into the second. Struggled a little bit with the ruts and bumps on the first run. A much smoother, clean race piece ahead of the Japanese skier here right now. .31, right side of the clock. Working the middle of the ski very nicely in those opening turns. This midsection is where the race will be decided, I believe. Japanese skier keeps the green light. You're new to International skiing. The green light on the graphic to the right of your screen tells us that the racer is ahead of the current leader. Neo Kamada takes the lead for Japan by 0.27 of a second. Kamada into top position.
19 for the Japanese, Neo Kamada.
First of the American skiers, Axel Lindenmayer. 27th after the first run, 500ths of a second the advantage that Axel carries forwards from that first leg over our current Japanese leader. He's out of the Cresta Butte resort of Colorado. Now Lindenmayer keeps that green light. A very impressive top 10 performance in the Supergiant slalom. Also 21st in the downhill. This young American has had a very good World Juniors. And here from a start number of 62, staking his claim for a big point score in slalom. Benji Ritchie was the last American to win the World Slalom Junior Championship gold, and it's 0.51 Lindenmayer into top position. Ritchie won the gold for the USA in the World Junior Championship Slalom in Bansko back in 2021. And the America lead again here in Tarvisio with Axel Lindenmayer. John Erik Sigurdsson. Now Sigurdsson, Icelandic racer. 26th after the first run. Look at these piste conditions starting to rut and cut already. It's not going to be easy for those skiers with the faster times. There's a real opportunity for a surprise shake-up here. These skiers with the smoother piste really taking advantage. And this young Icelandic lad really turning it on in the closing turns. He was at 39th in the giant slalom. Getting a really fast acceleration from that turning ski. Iceland take the lead from the USA. Sigurdsson, absolutely delighted and rightfully so. What a way to wrap up the Worlds for the Icelandic Ski Association. This is Andorra next on course. Now for Andorra, this is Permin Estrugason. Quarter of a second the advantage that he brings into this second run challenge from the first run. That advantage is gone. Just a little cautious on those opening turns. Slightly over-skiing it as well. Settles a little better now. There's another small mistake creeping in as well. Stumbles a little. Estrugason now for Andorra. What an only result from these World Juniors. He finishes nice. 2.22 off the pace. The Andorran skier into 6th position.
Here to the ground, Sigurdsson, Lindmayer, Kamada.
Zucchini for Italy's next on course. Now, some 3.43 off the pace of the fastest skier from the first run for Enrico. Top 30 in the giant slalom, 27th position. So many of these youngsters looking to emulate the former World Junior Champion Clément Noël, of course, the French skier who won the gold in 2018 World Juniors of Davos and then went on in 2022 to win Olympic gold. Such is the quality of this race. Third position for Zucchini. Iceland still lead. Great to see one of the smaller ski associations and federations at the top of the table. Still early days. Germany next in the gate with Leo Scherer. 23rd after the first run. Been a brilliant World Juniors for the German team, taking gold in the downhill with Felix Reusel, taking gold in the Super G with Benno Brandis. So good to see some real strength in depth. And of course, Germany's current top female racer, Emma Eicher, was a silver medalist at the World Juniors as well, not too long ago. Emma Eicher beaten by Zrinka Lucic of Croatia in Panorama 2022, just 3 years ago. Can Germany take the lead from Iceland here? Ooh, just a little stumble as the snow gets a little more compact in the closeout, but Germany's Leo Scherer go into the lead. Still 22 to go in the shootout for the medals. Germany looking for their third gold. Stefan Scheidreiter. Now this 19-year-old threw it away in the second run of the giant slalom, was in a very good position. This nice rhythmical flowing turns. Flicks those feet forwards for a little extra acceleration at the end of the turn as well. Good footwork from the Austrian skier. Through the undergate, into the shady closeout now. Snow's a little more compact here. Austria take the lead. Stefan Scheidreiter, 0.69, right side of the clock. That's a healthy lead. Celebrating his 18th birthday here today. This is Jevin Palmquist from the United States of America, out of Colorado, USA, like so many of the American racers. Now, wouldn't this be a dream come true on your 18th birthday to go top 5 here, or even top of the table? 0.44, right side of the clock for the American, going through the gears very nicely. It's been a really magnificent turnaround of the fortunes of the American tech skiers on the Audi FIS Ski World Cup Tour. New coach Tristan Glass-Davis knocking their slalom skiers into shape. And of course, the last American to win the World Junior title was Benjamin Ritchie. Now Palmquist is there, looking to emulate Benji Ritchie. Oh, great skiing. Ritchie won the Golden World Junior Championship Slalom in 2021 in Bansko, Bulgaria. And it is birthday boy Jevin Palmquist that currently leads for the USA. 20 left to challenge. Sturm of Austria is quickly out on course. Out of the St. Leonard Ski Club. Very promising 15th position in the giant slalom earlier this week. And Sturm looking to round it off with another potential top 20 in the slalom today. The light has gone red. He's off the pace of our American leader, Palmquist. Good closing turns. Nice pace and rhythm. But the errors on the upper part of the challenge take its toll on Sturm's performance. Austria goes second. Back to Germany, Lukas Kraus, 0.16 of a second advantage here for the German racer. Now Kraus with another solid set of results behind him in these World Juniors. 9th in the Super G, 20th in the Giant Slalom. 19-year-old now. Doesn't he ski like Linus Strasser? Strasser, Germany's top World Cup slalom racer. He's got the green light by just 1/100th. Lovely pace and tempo in these closing turns. Good rhythm to finish. Into the shade from the sunlight now. Need to get that extra purchase on the turning ski. And Kraus has taken the lead from the American. Birthday boy Palmquist Kraus sets the new target time at 1 minute 31.90 seconds. Florian Numeyer. 18 years of age from Rastatt. Germany back with the lead. Oh, the Austrian just getting caught there on the outside ski. Lightning recovery skills. A nice tempo, hasn't he? Very dynamic and quick-moving young racer. The clock is going against him here. Just one too many small errors there, taking the edge off the performance. 4/10 off the pace. Love the dynamic, fast footwork from Flo Numeyer into second position. Good closeout, needed a few more gates and turns. Good skiing from the Austrian. Slovakia next in the gate. Adam Novacek. Slovakia's greatest skier of all time. Petra Vlhova was a former world junior slalom champion. Now, let's see if Adam can shake up the big nations. Germany, Austria, and the USA. 1, 2, and 3 at this point in the race. Kraus, Numeyer, and Palmquist. Novacek. Green light at sector 1. Still holds the green light. 300s. Beast is holding a little better than many of us thought. Can Slovakia take the lead away from Germany? Adam Novacek. Oh, he's just missed it by 1/10 of a second into runner-up position. That's another good ski. There's Kraus. A really impressive second-run charge from the young German. Australia are next in the gate, taking us to the halfway point. Keeps that green light at 800s. Good opening turns from Hoffman. Oh, this would be sensational if Harry Hoffman could break into the top 3 here. That rut is starting to develop and dig its way deeper. Hoffman now into the closeout. 1:31.90, the target from the German racer. Hoffman goes stiff. Solid performance from Harry Hoffman. Taking us into the halfway point now, this is Freddie Carrick-Smith. Freddie's coach and his mum has set this second pattern of turns. She's done a brilliant job. Now, the European Youth Olympic Festival gold medalist in giant slalom. He's got his older brother, Luca, in the top 5. 0.16 of a second is the advantage. Loses a little of that, but still holds the green light. Fastest under 18 here. Look at Freddie go through the gears. Lovely closing turns. Nervous in the opening turns, but now he's got the full throttle on here. Freddie Carrick-Smith for the British team. Looking strong in the closing turns. Lovely technique to close out. Can Great Britain take the lead from Germany? Freddie Carrick-Smith, top of the table by 1/10 of a second. Sensational closing turns from the young British racer to go into the lead. 14 left to go. Jeremy Nolting for the United States of America from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, next on course. The new target time set by the British youngster is 1 minute 31.80. That's the total for the 2 legs. Nolting, nice green light, building on his advantage from the first run. 0.41 ahead of the British leader. Top 10 in the giant slalom earlier this week. Top 20 in Super G and downhill. He's a strong all-rounder, this young lad. He's 2 years older than the current leader, Freddie Carrick-Smith. Oh, and he's gone fifth. Nolting just running out of pace in the closing turns. Freddie Carrick-Smith sees off his first challenger. Spain are in the gate with Alex Aubert-Serracanta, 13th quickest off the first run. 0.44 of a second is the advantage that the 20-year-old Spaniard brings into this second leg. Once again, the ruts and bumps start to deepen and form. Each and every racer following that same race line, digging those sharp edges into the snow, causing the bumps and ruts to develop, forcing these faster men to make a slightly rounder, slower turn. Holding his advantage, though, here. Still over 4/10 the right side of the clock here. Alex Aubert-Serracanta. He's out of La Molina in Spain. And the Spanish racer takes the lead from Freddie Carrick-Smith. Spain take the lead. 12 left to challenge. Italy next in the gate. This is Jakob Franzelin. Now, Franzelin. He's from Merano. He's from the Südtirol region of Italy. Nice, smooth, clean turns. That's clearly the tactic that the young Italians have been asked to find from their coaches. But 0.51, that advantage has gone, and Serracanta has seen off his first challenger here. Good skiing from the Italian, but not enough race pace, I would say. Franzelin down into 8th position. 11 skiers left to challenge. Spain still lead. Alex Aubert-Serracanta sets the target time over the 2 runs of 1:31.55. Freddie Carrick-Smith for the British team second. Lucas Kraus of Germany is third. Norway next on course. This is at Sebastian Hagen. Now the 19-year-old Norwegian racer out of the Stabæk Ski Club. Ooh, he's almost gone down on a couple of turns here. Just missed the medals in the giant slalom. 4th position earlier this week. And again, the piste forcing the Norwegian to make a slightly rounder, therefore longer line, slower time, and that's disappointing for Hagen. Dropping down into 9th position. No change in the medal positions. Spain, Great Britain and Germany. 10 to go. Hunter Salini for the USA. 1/4 of a second advantage from the first run for the young American. Out of the Ski and Snowboard Club of Vail, Colorado. Same club as so many of America's great racers, Schifrin, Vaughn. We could go on and on. And now, Hunter, head down, driving forwards aggressively here. A solid 8th position in the downhill. He's also got fast feet with his short boards and slalom skis on here. But the clock is going against Hunter Salini. And Spain hold top position. Salini drops down into 7th position. Course is starting to cut and rut quite badly now. Linus Söderlund of Sweden, 9th fastest from the first run. The advantage just over 0.3 of a second. The DNF in the second run of the giant slalom. Oh, and look how that rutted condition is really making life difficult. Wonderful skiing skills to keep the balance and make the recovery, but that will take the clock red, and red by quite a way. Almost a second off the pace of the leading Spaniard. So lucky not to be down and out. Linus Söderlind, skillful skiing to make the finish, but it takes its price, or he pays the price on the time, down to 14th position. Giuliano Fuchs for Switzerland. Almost 3/4 of a second is the advantage. Switzerland, of course, won this World Junior Slalom gold this time last year with Lenz Heichler in Morzine, France. Eight hundredths of a second off the pace. Fuchs here. Finish line within his sights. Oh, he's gone third. Oh, Freddie Carrick-Smith still holds silver medal position. And here's the silver medalist from the last World Juniors, Moritz Zudrell. Silver in this race last year. He needs a real second run charge to pull himself into the medals. The Austrian from the Silbertal Ski Club. Green light, in control. Made his World Cup debut this season. 18 Europa Cup starts, a very experienced racer at senior level. Last year as a junior. Zudrell now. Oh, showing his experience. 0.71. A very healthy lead at sector time 2. Zudrell puts Austria into top position. Very calm, cool. 0.63 clear of Aubert Serra-Counter. Freddie Carrick-Smith now down to third. 7 races with 6 left to challenge. That was a solid piece of ski racing from our new leader, Moritz Zudrell of Austria. Stanley Buzek for the USA. Last chance for the Americans to take gold here. Buzek already with a bronze in the mixed team parallel. Another skier out of Colorado, USA. Good rhythm, pace, tempo, nice fast feet as well. Sector 2, he still has half a second's advantage. Oh, he's getting caught in the soft snow. Again, skillful recovery moves from the American. Oh, he's gone! And that is an absolute nightmare. Buzek had the gold within his sights.
Unbelievable, Stanley Buzek, a slow motion.
Buzek goes down. Oh. And that is so disappointing for Stan. 5 left to challenge. Peder Lunde of Norway. Let's see how Lunde fares up against Moritz Zudrell. He's got 0.56 of a second advantage over the leading Austrian. Holds that green light. 0.35 still. Ooh. Another racer from the Starbeck Ski Club. A DNF in the first run of the giant slalom. Holds that 3/10 advantage. Ooh, but only just. It's looking a little scrappy in these closing turns. Pederlunda has gone. Yeah, we could see it coming. He was getting lower and later in that racing line.
E anche Pederlunda che così come l'americano proprio nelle ultime porte, errore ed è fuori, incredibile proprio nelle ultime porte. Pederlunda tiene.
So there is the leader, Moritz Zudrell of Austria. Great Britain are next in the gate with Luca Carrick-Smith, the eldest of the three Carrick-Smith brothers. His coach and mum, Emma Carrick-Smith, has set this pattern of turns. Luca needs to take the lead away from the Austrian and put the pressure on the three skiers to follow him. Nice, light, loose technique on the upper turns. Floating here. Beautiful style and technique. Keep this pace and tempo. Brother Freddie still holds the bronze medal position. Luca just needs to stay forwards as the snow changes, coming from sunlight to shade. The colder temperatures make it a little quicker in these closing turns. Luca Carrick-Smith puts Great Britain into the gold medal position. A brilliant performance from the British racer. Luca Carrick-Smith goes top of the table. 1 minute 30:31 the total for the two runs. Skillful skiing on the soft snow. On point from start to finish. Well, sadly, that knocks his brother out of the medal positions. Freddie Carrick-Smith, 2 years the younger, goes down to fourth, but that could be a medal for Great Britain. This is the third quickest man from the first run, Max Uller. Builds on his advantage up to 0.25 here. Now, Swedish racer has had troubles in the mid part of the challenge, and the clock agrees. It's 0.55 off the pace, so it looks like that Luca Carrick-Smith has seen off his first challenger here, as the Swedish skier now has the finish line within his sights, and Max Uller goes into third position, 7/10 off the pace. Great Britain still hold the gold medal position. 2 left to challenge. Luca Carrick-Smith is guaranteed a medal, but will it be bronze, silver or gold?
That's the situation, the top 3 positions.
Graham Bell was Britain's last World Junior Championship medalist, 1984, Sugarloaf, USA. 41 years ago, Graham Bell was beaten by Denny Ray in the downhill of those World Juniors. Gustav Wisting on course for Sweden. Wisting, 0.31, holds the green light. We've seen him on the World Cup Tour, 7 starts. He's won Europa Cups as part of his build-up to these World Juniors. This is perhaps one of the most experienced racers in the competition, with a top 20 on the Audi FIS Ski World Cup in Madonna di Campiglio. This young lad took 19th there. It's going to be very close here. Sweden or Great Britain for gold. And it is Sweden that take the lead. Oh, Wisting using his experience. Gustav Wisting into gold medal position for Sweden. 1 racer left to go.
With a current leader, 1:30.21 for the Swedish. Luca Carrick-Smith, Moritz Zudrell, Sweden, Great Britain, Austria.
1 racer left to go for Norway. It is Theodore Braken. Theodore, another racer that brings a wealth of experience to these World Juniors. 7 World Cup starts, over 40 starts on the Europa Cup Tour, including 2 Europa Cup wins. A junior that's made his breakthrough at senior level very early in his career. Can he put all of that experience on the senior tour to use here. Got to work the ruts, got to really think this carefully. Theodor Braken of Norway. "19 years of age, 0.25. Oh, it's looking good here. Oh, the 21-year-old Norwegian has taken gold. It is gold for Theodor Braken. That is a very calm, cool and collected performance from the young Norwegian racer. Alexander Steen Olsen was the last Norwegian World Junior Champion in Panorama back in 2022. It is Theodor Braken that takes gold in 2025 in Tarvisio in Italy. Skillful skiing on the second run. All the pressure on him from Wisting and Luca Carrick-Smith of Great Britain. Great Britain take the bronze. Wisting the silver. Braken gold for Norway. Oh, that is a sensational ski. Absorbing all of the pressure, dealing with the worst of the piste conditions. And Theodor Braken picks up the gold for the Norwegian team. Wisting silver, Luca Carrick-Smith a bronze for Great Britain. He's absolutely brilliant, especially with his coach and mother setting the second run. What a story, what a race this has turned out to be. Moritz Zudrell of Austria getting commiserations in the crowd there, fourth. Max Ulier, fifth. Sarah Cantor with a great result, sixth. And Freddie Carrick-Smith, still an under-18 junior skier, taking seventh position.
And the FIS ALPINE Junior World Ski Championship Tarvisio 2025, men unofficial slalom podium.
Now we'll carry on with the rest of the race after this flower ceremony here. But the 11th and final competition of these FIS Alpine Junior World Championships as being a real thriller. Great Britain's first World Junior medal in 41 years. Luca Carrick-Smith takes bronze. Gustav Wisting takes silver. 21-year-old Norwegian Theodor Braken takes gold. 3 years after Alexander Steen Olsen, now an established player on the Audi FIS Ski World Cup, won gold for Norway in Panorama 2022. Norway, Sweden, Great Britain, Braken, Wisting and Carrick-Smith, gold, silver, bronze. Let's hear from the gold medalist and the winner today.
Wow, what a performance. You were already leading in the first run. What did you do to stay cool and put this down in tough, warm conditions today?
I mean, I really like these conditions. I feel pretty comfortable on them. So I knew that I just had to ski good, go deep, and yeah, the results came after that, so that was unbelievable.
Perfect. You are now World Junior Champion in slalom. How does that sound to you?
Amazing. Nothing else to say.
Do you have some words for your friends from Norway?
Yeah, I really appreciate the help I've been getting from you during my time that I've been injured earlier this season, so huge thanks for that.
Perfect. Enjoy your moment and congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, enjoying the warm snow conditions is the key to success for Theodor Braken of Norway, the newly crowned FIS Alpine Junior World Slalom Champion. Silver medal to Wisting and a sensational bronze medal for Luca Carrick-Smith of Great Britain. The British team coming away with a medal at these World Juniors, their first World Junior medal since Graham Bell back in 1984, where Graham took the silver in the downhill. 41 years we've waited, and what a great performance from Carrick-Smith. Now we'll continue with the rest of the races from 31 through till 59 to officially put this race in the book. And out on course, Otto Orisic for Croatia picks up an early DNF, the young Croatian. Aldo Tomasek, Czech racer. Aldo looking for a position in the top 30. He's been a model of consistency throughout these World Juniors. A very good 35th position in the giant slalom, 38th in the Super G. And Aldo, from a start number of 66, has a chance to break into the top 30, possibly even top 20. 29th position, there it is for Aldo Tomasek, rounding off a very impressive World Junior Championships for the Czech Junior. Sanchez Cabanas, I should say, for Spain. 33rd after the first run. None of these racers have a chance of changing the medal positions. They're too far off the pace from the first leg. But for many of these young juniors, it's all about lowering their world ranking. And when you bring together the best of the best for those skiers aged from 15 to 20, there's a good penalty and a good chance to get some FIS points here. Sadly, not the story for Jonas Sanchez Cabanas. Another DNF.
Currently in the top 10, the Slovakian. That's the top 10. Jacopo Franzelin chiude 15esimo per quanto riguarda gli azzurri con un ritardo di 2,43 ed è Enrico.
57 is Luca Ruffinoni, 34th after the first run, 4.59 seconds off the pace. Luca made the top 20 in the Super G, 19th position, and just over 50 FIS points scored for that performance. Top 30 got to be the target here for Luca now. Again, starting with a bib number of 57. These ruts and bumps forcing the skier to make a slightly rounder, slower turn. Ruffinoni, 27th position.
26esimo di manche per l'azzurro Luca Ruffinoni.
Giovanni Ongaro. Now, Giovanni Ongaro switching from Italian to Brazilian teams and federations. Young lad with dual nationality and able to take advantage of having a Brazilian mother and a Italian father. Giovanni switched back in June of 2024. DNF in the giant slalom would dearly love to try and finish this one. Just to record a result from these 44th FIS Alpine Junior World Championships here in Tarvisio. And Ongaro, 31st position. Well, Giovanni, unlucky not to crack the top 30 there. Good result from start number 70.
Seconda run con il tempo complessivo per il brasiliano.
This is Marko Zemedziev of Bulgaria. Zemedziev is from the Bulgarian resort of Pamparovo. Those ruts starting to get deep and difficult now on the upper part of the challenge. Marko, who took 44th position in the World Junior Giant Slalom race here back on Thursday of this week. Back on Tuesday, I should say. Today's Thursday, isn't it? That's how it goes. Zemedziev now. Top 30 is the target. Anything inside the top 40 will be a solid result for the Bulgarian. Again, a skier starting right at the back of the pack with bib at 77 for the first of these two runs. Zemedziev of Bulgaria, 32nd position. Solid performance and a good point score, I would imagine. Dominic Shackleton, British racer, studying in the United States of America, Middlebury College. And Dominic coming fresh off the back of the collegiate tour. Oh, that is unfortunate. DNF for Dominic there. Shackleton, who'd had a 12th position in the giant slalom. On the breakaway from the flatter to the steep, loses the grip on the turning ski, forces him low and late into the flush, and there's no escape. Good juniors for Shackleton. 12th in the GS, 24th in the Super G, 25th in the downhill. Eric Ebery Molina for Andorra. Was down and out in the first run of the giant slalom. So again, in the very last race of these World Juniors, the 11th and final set of medals have been Oh, he's gone! Oh, that's a heartbreaker for the young Andorran skier. A DNF in the GS and a DNF in the second run of the slalom.
From Andorra, currently in a 29th place.
This is Milan Grebenar, Argentinian skier. Nicola Quintero is the best of the Argentinian racers so far. Quintero holding 28th position. Grebenar, love to make the top 40 here today. Another racer that picked up a DNF in the first run of the giant slalom. Once again, these warm conditions here in Tarvisio, making the piste condition extremely difficult. Oh, and he just holds on. 32nd position for Milan. 79 is Filip Beck for Slovakia. 48th position in the giant slalom. Looking to improve on that in this second run of the slalom. Last event of these FIS Alpine Junior World Ski Championships. Just joining us live here on FIS TV, we'll give you a little highlights clip at the end. But the gold has gone to Norway. Theodor Braken, one of the most experienced skiers in the competition, along with Gustav Wisting, who has taken the silver behind the Norwegian. And a brilliant day for British ski racing as Luca Carrick-Smith claims bronze. And Great Britain's first World Junior Championship medal in 41 years. '34th position for Beck. That's his best result of these World Juniors.
The end of the run will take place at the official award ceremony.
Czech Republic are next in the gate. 41st after the first run is Marek Muller. Mark Muller closes this out. 34th position. He'll be happy with that finish. This is Lawrence Kalf for Holland.
Let's go, boy.
42nd after the first run, 5.71 seconds off the pace of our gold medalist, Theodor Braken, who won both the first runs, both the first, and held it together on the second. Confidence is high here from Kalf after a 46th position in the giant slalom. Under the Snow Sports Academy Racing. .51 off the pace. Kalf goes into 36th position. Anziakan of Slovenia, 43rd after the first run. Remember, this young lad started in the 80s earlier today. And Anze hoping to make the top 40 after this second run performance. Those ruts and bumps. They really are testing these young rising stars. Not easy at all from the very first of the 11 events here. 10.5 off the pace, the young Slovenian, 37th position. 44th position after the first run is Dmytro Shepyuk for Ukraine. "19 years of age, picked up a DNF in the first run of the giant slalom. See if he can put 2 runs together in this slalom here. It's 48th and 50th in the Super G and the downhill. Good work. 38th position, 10.73 off our Norwegian winner.
For him, 38 time.
There's Ziggy Vordiak, Croatian skier, finishing 45th after the first run. "43rd position, his PB at these World Juniors, coming in the downhill race back on the 27th of February. Now Vordiak, good pace and rhythm here. Oh, but the mistake slips in. He drops down into the bottom of the rut. That throws him off balance. And unfortunately, for Ziggy, that's a DNF.
1:22 and 35 for the athletes.
All smiles, good work. Great job.
Here, the British fans here, congratulations, and the Icelander, the Scandinavian, and so many flags, Austria, Switzerland, Germany.
Felix Sachs of Australia should be next in the gate. Felix Sachs with a promising 45th position in the giant slalom. He's 17 years of age, and his first World Junior Championships. Skiing well here, Sachs. .45 seconds off the pace, 41st position.
Here with a bib 106.
Luka Pobrai for Lithuania, 51st position after his first run challenge. Over 8 seconds off the pace. Another skier from the Snow Bees Club. Most of his international racing in his career has been done at citadin level. Picked up a DNF in the first run of the giant slalom. So really determined to try and get to the finish line and put down a result at his first World Juniors here today. Just about holding on. Into the closeout now. And he's done it. Lithuania are on the result sheet, 43rd position for Pobrai.
The Lithuanian racer, the end of the second round.
This is the Irish racer, Isaac Cutting. Isaac, part of the Lowlanders racing team.
Catching 144.80 for the Irish with a bib 114 here in the ground area.
Toby Jennings of Great Britain, 52nd after the first run. Toby currently studying at Middlebury University in the United States of America. What a day it has been for British ski racing, with our first World Junior medal in 41 years since Graham Bell took a silver in the downhill back in 1984. Luca Carrick-Smith has taken a bronze in the slalom race here today in 2025. And that's disappointing for Toby, a DNF on the second run.
Toby Jennings, the British, unfortunately is out.
Ready? Go.
Korobov of Kyrgyzstan is out on course. Alexander doing well not to go down in the opening turns there. Good recovery skills. And Korobov successfully into the finish area, 43rd position.
For him, 43rd time.
And after picking up a DNF in the giant slalom, he ends his World Junior Championship campaign from start number 100 into 45th. Idris Yannick for Morocco. Idrik looking to improve on his 59th position from the giant slalom. Idrik has the finish line within his sights here. And Idris Yannick, yes, 46th position. Finishes World Juniors with a PB in slalom. Petter's son from Iceland started off with bib 103 this morning. Icelandic skier hoping to get a result here today after a DNF in the giant slalom earlier this week. 3 to follow Petter. And Petter's son. Oh, he's just missed that last gate. Go on, go around. He's on the wrong side of it, coming home.
The finish line is correct. 151.89. Yes, a good answer. Congratulations.
Not too sure he actually went through that final gate. Leave that one to the race jury.
Lovely Iceland.
Fabian Wiest should be next on course for Thailand. So he goes around the outside of it. Watch carefully. And then he goes round it the wrong side of the part of it as well. I think he missed it on both occasions, to be fair. Least. This is Vicente for Portugal. Last man of this second leg, not only closing this World Championship slalom, but also the World Championships for 2025. After a really exciting men's slalom competition where Theodor Braken of Norway has taken gold, Gustav Wisting the silver, and Luca Carrick-Smith has the bronze. Sadly, for the Portuguese racer, it is a DNF for Vicente.
Ladies and gentlemen, is over. Stay with us for the official award ceremony and the closing ceremony of the 44th edition of the FIS Alpine Junior World Ski Championship Tarvisio 2025 at the 13 which take place the official award ceremony. Alle ore 13 la cerimonia di premiazione, l'ultima cerimonia di premiazione dedicata al podio dello slalom maschile, e a seguire la cerimonia di chiusura. Grazie.
It's now official. Theodor Braken is the newly crowned FIS Alpine Junior World Champion for slalom. Wisting takes silver for Sweden. Luca Carrick-Smith takes the bronze for Great Britain. Great Britain's first World Junior Championship medal in 41 years, with a spectacular performance and a wonderful story to go with it. Luca Carrick-Smith's coach and mother set the second pattern of turns. The first time ever a woman has set a World Junior Championship slalom competition, and her son goes and takes third position. Congratulations to all of the racers, not only in today's slalom, but in these Alpine Junior World Championships throughout the 11 races. Some very warm and difficult conditions, but some fantastic ski racing live here on FIS TV. And a special congratulations to the local organising committee and the chief of race here, Luca Berti, who has worked tirelessly to make sure that this race piece has provided us with some brilliant entertainment, some fantastic ski racing, and some well-deserved medals. On behalf of the FIS TV team and myself, Nick Fellows, that brings us to the end of our coverage from these World Junior Championships. On behalf of the FIS, many thanks for your company, and until next time, it's goodbye for now.
Luca Carrick-Smith, ladies and gentlemen, the new leader.
Kör vi! Kom upp!